Now to the Detroit Auto Show. Today, Governor Gretchen Whitmer delivering her Road Ahead address about her economic vision for Michigan in the new year.
7 News Detroit reporter Sarah Michaels was at Huntington Place talking one-on-one with the governor. She asked her about her plans to keep the auto industry right here in Michigan.
Also, how she'll work with the incoming Trump administration and what is Michigan's New Year's resolution.
Usually I wait until my State of the State address to lay out an economic vision. But this could not wait.
Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer delivering her Road Ahead economic vision for 2025 early at the Detroit Auto Show, placing great emphasis on her plans to work with incoming President Trump.
Every one of us swore an oath to the people we serve, and the people expect us to find common ground.
The administration differs when it comes to electric vehicles. So I asked, how do you plan to work with President Trump specifically when it comes to EVs?
You know, President Trump has said that he wants us to be building all vehicles here in this country. That's great. I support, policies that level the playing field with China, but I also think we've got to be very careful when we talk about tariffs on Canada that will only increase the cost of a vehicle.
With collaboration top of mind, the governor said the entirety of Michigan's auto industry is a top focus in 2025.
Right now, the future of the entire auto industry is at stake.
She said that Michigan must outcompete other states and nations to keep auto jobs here. In 2024, hundreds of Michigan auto workers lost their jobs. What would you like to say to them? How are you going to fight for their jobs?
Yeah, we understand that the core of Michigan's economy is the auto industry. 1 out of 5 people in the state work in the auto industry. It's really important that we are outcompeting other states and other nations. It's really crucial that we're smart and we're seeking smart policy.
I reached out to Channel 7 viewers yesterday. I wanted to hear what they wanted to hear from you. One voter wrote to me and he said that Michigan auto insurance is becoming unaffordable. What can you do to make sure that it's affordable to drive in Michigan?
Well, we've done a number of things. I think we've helped a bit, but it still is too damn high. There's no question about that. There are more ways that we need to work to bring down people's costs, and I'm going to stay focused on that.
Bring down costs, keep auto jobs in Michigan, collaborate with Republicans, fix the roads long term, and limit tariffs. These are the governor's plans for Michigan this new year. I just had one last question. What would you say the state of Michigan's New Year's resolution is?
To win. It applies to the Lions, it applies to the automotive industry, it applies to everything.
At Huntington Place, Sarah Michaels, 7 News Detroit.
Sounds like a simple plan. Just got to get it done, right?
Win.
Now you can see Sarah's full interview with Governor Whitmer right now on our website at WXYZ.com.
And our coverage of the Detroit Auto Show continues with our Spotlight on Technology special. See some of the latest innovations reshaping the way we drive tonight at 7:30 right here on 7.